This is a website for monitoring air quality, and this one is a DIY solution.
Hello guys, welcome back to Solving Everyday Problem. Today we are going to discuss some IoT things. One of my favorite things, and the one that I actually learning, still continuously learning. So this is the IKEA VINDRIKTNING sensors. This is the air quality sensors. So it can give you an idea how and what is the status of air quality in our house, inside a home. So if it's red, it means the air quality is bad. If it's yellow, it means it's moderate, and if it's green, it's good. It's actually based on the PM 2.5, particulate matter 2.5. So it measures how many particulate matter 2.5 inside the air. So, but the drawbacks of these sensors is we only can see it instantaneous. I mean, we cannot see the historical data because it's manual. So we can only see the indicators. So if we want to going back in time, we cannot see that. And secondly, it cannot be accessed outside the house. So meaning if we want to go somewhere and then check the status of our home, we cannot do that. So our goal is to turn these IKEA sensors to be the smart one, so we can access it outdoor, and secondly, it also can be used to see the historical data. So how? Okay, let's get into it. So this is the system architecture of what we are going to build. So we start from here. This is the acquisition device. So we are going to wiring the IKEA VINDRIKTNING sensor, the air quality sensor, to the Raspberry Pi Pico. So this W means it's wireless, so it can connect to network with wireless device, Wi-Fi enabled. This data acquisition sensor combined will send the PM 2.5 data into a storage here. The storage we built using the SQL database in NAS, network attached storage. This is already inside my home. So I use the DS224. So I install MariaDB to store the data, and to manage the database, I install PHP MyAdmin. This data can be stored and can be retrieved anytime when the query is being met. So the user here will access it through a web app. It can be from a phone, or it can be a web from the PC, and it will access to the Pi0. It will send the information to access the data from the Pi0, and the Pi0 will query the information of historical data and current status of the air quality from the SQL database here. And the data will then send to the Pi0 again, and it will give the information to the users. In this Pi0, we install a Flask application. So it is a Python-based application developed for small devices like this one, because we only use the Pi0. And in order to make the whole system accessible from outside, so we will use the tail scale. It is a VPN network. It's very secure. Instead of opening the port and expose it to the internet, we use the tail scale. So anywhere, anytime I want to access the whole system, I can access it using the tail scale. So the one that I attached to the tail scale is this Pi0 and the SQL database. But actually, if we want to put the only in Pi0, it's okay. So this is the Raspberry Pi Pico W. and this is the sensor. So inside here there is a data element. This is data cable that can be read by the Pico W, and using some algorithm and some code we can process that information into actual PM 2.5. I also validated the data using the one of the IKEA sensors that can show the real value, and it's working. For this part, I follow the tutorial that I will send you into the link description. And this is the interface, guys. Air quality monitoring. In here we can see the status of the current condition of the air quality, and we also can see the 24-hour trend. So there is interesting spike here because someone is cooking in the house. I already validated here. And one interesting thing here, after 3:30 the PM 2.5 is increasing, and at this point in the morning it's spiked. Some anomaly here, I can assure you this is because of the activity inside the house. But for the data here, I can see that it is because of the ambient temperature, ambient air quality is getting worse, maybe because of the activity is starting. So for you that maybe wonder what is the database look like, this is the database in PHP MyAdmin. So we can see here we can execute SQL things here, and we can browsing the information in the data. So we can sort by scanning or this scanning. But most important job of this database is to make the column and the table and preparing the database for the sensor to put into. So this is the way we achieve that, using the PHP MyAdmin to manage the database. Why is very important for me to know the air quality inside a house? It is because of I want to know the feedback of what I'm doing, it's working, because there's a lot of people burning trash nearby. There's a factory causing a lot of pollutants, and I already did the best in order to control the air quality inside a house, because I already installed the air purifier, putting seal into the leakage in the bottom of the door. Those things I want to know the feedback, as well as this is also a learning experience to know about the IoT things. Maybe that's all, guys. If you have any question and further, you can ask in the comment section. And thank you. See you next time.